Have you ever experienced this? You start a new thing, for example, you have a new hobby that you're really interested in and that you would really like to pursue, and you're really trying to get good at this quality and get good at this hobby or this interest you have. You do it for a month or two, and then you don't see any results, and you switch to another topic, you switch to another interest. So the problem with this, it might seem pretty obvious, but who actually acts on it? The problem with this is that you can't get any results if you switch constantly what you're doing. You do have to have this continuity. You have to be consistent in what you are doing. You have to make it a routine, and do not only follow it for a couple of months or even just weeks. It's really important to stay on the path and do not get involved with too many topics, especially when you're trying to start them all at once. Just search for a couple of things you want to do and just add one at a time and not everything at once. Because if you do all at once, you won't get good at any of it because you're just half-assing everything. You don't have a focus on a specific thing you want to do. You want to start and you want to see your results in. Just focus on one or two things that you're really becoming good at, and you're doing this for a month and maybe half a year where you're really focusing on these things, and you will become good at it and it will become a habit of yours. It just becomes part of your daily routine or your weekly routine. When you do this thing, for example, if you're trying to go to the gym and do that continuously, or eating clean, or learning an instrument, or learning a new language, or whatever you want to do, just do one or two things that are new every 6 months or so, and just do these things with a complete focus so you can really fit them in your routine and you can become good at it. And once you really see results and you've become good at it, and you don't have to really focus that much on it because it becomes a habit of yours, then you can actually absolutely focus on different things as well, but just a couple of things as well, and you include them as well in your routine. And this is how you will actually see results. But if you only switch the topics you are interested in and switch the activities you are doing from month to month to month, then you won't see any results, because everything that you do, every skill that you want to master, you will need several time. You will need to put in effort and time in this one specific thing. And the time that is required to do so is not only a month for almost all of the skills you can learn. So if you really do have interest in this topic, then don't just focus on it for a month. Focus on it for a way longer time than that. And then you will actually see results. Of course, it probably isn't what you would like to do, especially in the beginning when you don't see any results at all. And you're kind of getting bored because you don't see the point of pursuing the thing. But don't change, because you will get to the point where this is going to change and where you will actually see something that is changing in terms of results and in terms of your goals that you will actually achieve. So don't just be discouraged by the first month or so, or first weeks even, where you don't see a lot of results, because skills are there to be mastered. It is not just of short term where you pursue these things. So really keep that in mind, and don't just spread your interests in different things, like in really a lot of things. Because if you want to start, for example, 10 things at once, where's your focus at? You're not really focused at any of those. So you won't get results at any of those either. You don't have enough time to put in the effort that is required for the skill you want to learn to actually get at something and to become better at this skill. So don't just split your interest, split your focus on really a lot of things. Really decide what you really want to do the most, and just focus on these things. And the other things you're interested in and you want to try out that are new for you, you can do that as well, yeah, but in the future. That's not for now. That's not for the present. Okay? So really just do these little things.